Last week, ABC 10 reported that the VA has made a change in who manages the Veterans Crisis Line, a life-saving resource for vets who find themselves at risk for suicide. The VA's Member Services Line now manages the Crisis Line. However, according to a Member Services Balanced Scorecard provided by Scott Davis, they don't have the best track record, with a dropped call rate of about 26%. Scott Davis is a program specialist for the VA in Atlanta who has spoken out against this change. He says another major problem with this change is that even if the call is successful, the veteran in crisis speaks with someone from the call center, not a trained professional.
So if you have an overwhelmingly underperforming office that has underperformed for several years, then how can you say this is the call center that should be the call center that handles a suicide crisis hotline? And I'm going to turn all the decisions over to someone who has no background in mental health, no background in psychology, no background in social work.
ABC 10 reached out to the House Committee on Veterans Affairs and received this response from the chairman, Representative Jeff Miller. Instilling accountability across the department is so important. Until Veterans Affairs is able to seriously and swiftly discipline employees who can't or won't do their jobs, such as those responsible for the abysmal performance of the Veterans Crisis Line, it is simply illogical to think the department's problems will ever be fixed. The House has already acted to address this issue head-on with passage of the VA Accountability Act in July 2015, and it's well past time for the Senate to get in step with veterans and taxpayers by passing this common-sense proposal. Davis says the best course of action is to choose someone with experience in the Office of Mental Health Services to manage the hotline to provide the best level of care. Reporting for ABC 10 and the CW5, I'm Sarah Mack.